Okay, so I'm gonna do this problem about the Irish soda bread and the cake. So it says that we're gonna let X represent the number of loaves of the Irish soda bread. And when you read the problem, it tells you that one loaf needs 2 cups of flour and a quarter cup of sugar. And we're gonna let Y represent the Kugelhof cake, a loaf of the Kugelhof cake, and one loaf of that cake needs 4 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar. The problem goes on to tell you that the profit on every loaf of Irish soda bread is $1.50 per loaf, and the profit on the Kugelhof cake is $4 per loaf. Now, you are given a total of 16 cups of flour and 3 cups of sugar. So what you need to do is come up with your profit and constraint equations, and flour and sugar will be your constraints. So we're going to make $1.50 for every Irish soda bread plus $4 for every Kugelhof cake. So that's why our profit equation is 1.5x plus 4y. Now, in terms of flour constraints, I need 2 cups for every loaf of Irish soda bread, 2x plus 4 cups of flour for every Kugelhof cake. So plus 4y has got to be less than or equal our total number of cups of flour, which is 16. We do the same thing for sugar. We take a quarter cup of sugar for the Irish bread, and we add to that a cup of sugar for every loaf of Kugelhof cake. So 1/4 x plus y has got to be less than or equal to the number of cups of sugar given. So now what we're going to do is we are going to graph our flour constraint equation and our sugar equation. So to do that, we have to solve each equation for y. So that's how I get this. That's how I get this. And since it wouldn't make sense to have negative number of loaves of either of the cake or the bread, we also add the constraints that x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than or equal to 0. So what we're going to do is graph all 4 of those equations. We're going to find the region that overlaps, and we're going to identify those intersection points. So if you use your calculator or a tool like Desmos and graph all 4 equations, you're going to see that this is our overlap region. Then you're going to want to identify the coordinates or the vertices of the region, which I've done here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take those coordinate pairs and you're going to plug them in to your profit equation. So here I've listed the coordinate pairs. Here's my profit equation. And so when I plug these x and y into this equation and calculate profit, I'm going to find that when I make 4 loaves of the Irish bread and 2 of the Kugelhof cakes, that is where my profit is maximized. And that's it.